Good morning, my loves. Welcome to a day in the life of a normal person, where I have to fight the urge to sing the Bear in the Big Blue House song every time I greet you guys in the morning. Oh, how are you, my loves, on this beautiful Saturday morning? I don't know if you can hear it, but I have the window open and you can hear the birds chirping. Ugh. Actually, the sun is already shining, so I really got to get on the move here. All right. Good morning. On the day that I am recording this, it is Saturday. We're going to talk. These messages are always timeless, okay? And thank you for coming here to share this space of time with me whenever we're here together. I think that that's such an honor. It truly, truly is. But I do believe the information given about the day, one way or another, is all part of the message. I was in the middle of saying something, I think yesterday, as far as like, oh yeah, because I was talking about how I've been studying the tarot cards and how people like the details of like, who is he, and they want to know, the astrological sign associated with the card so that they can know who it is or who, or just, and dates. So I don't know, just the thing for me is I like learning, and I do enjoy and respect tarot very, very much. But it's the process of the message. It's the intuition. It's all message. So just spirit, guide, source, God, passed on loved ones, angels, archangels, led you here today. All right. To get something that you've been searching for. They know, they hear you, and they see you. And hi. I get to be the vessel that delivers the message. Okay, so buckle up. We're going to go over some notes. We do have a little bit today. Not as much as yesterday, though. Woohoo! Yesterday was a lot, but it was really intense. This weekend is intense. If you should have started feeling it yesterday. Just the full moon, just this month. Okay. Hold on. You guys, I'm not sick. I hope you, I listened to a little bit of the reading. I coughed like 3 times yesterday. What the heck? Oh, I was drinking coffee for like 2 days in a row. My throat got really phlegmy really fast. Isn't that weird? Anyway. Okay, sorry, on track. Okay, that was not part of the message. All right. 6/13/2020. 61322 644 14, and what do you know? 5. All right. Good. Today is Saturday, which is the day to honor your third eye chakra. Your blue, indigo blue, your deep blue. I like to think of it as midnight blue, like the midnight sky, which is ironic because a very healing, soothing thing for your third eye is to look at the stars, look at the night sky, look at the stars. It's pretty. I thought it was odd that the element was light. But then the soothing therapy of looking at the stars makes so much sense. All right. It is associated with the pineal gland, and it is a beautiful indigo blue ball of light that is, there's your pineal gland at the back, at the base of your head, but then it's kind of almost, I hesitate to say this, but tube like for don't ask for further instructions. That's all that I know, so I don't know why I'm saying I. That's all that I can deliver on that. Okay. So I know that sounds strange, but it goes, it's honestly, between your eyebrows and your forehead. So, deep blue, indigo blue, third eye, releases confusion and ignorance. Oh, also, I like the fact that the third eye, like the word that is associated with it is wisdom, and the word that is associated with Saturn day, is teaching. All right. Allows knowledge of true will, courage to connect to God's. Let's see. Oh, Yarrow. Oh, a good sense for soothing, opening, balancing, invigorating, getting the most out of your day. Patchouli, sandalwood, frankincense, and myrrh. I love this too. Yarrow root tea. All right. Get this. Yarrow is supposedly like the first flower that baby Jesus picked. So it's a great charm against evil and sadness, and it heals broken hearts. So drink yarrow root tea. Pretty cool, huh? All right. Let's see. Healing, amethyst is good for it. Of course, lapis lazuli as well. But amethyst is a good crystal for that. The handstand in inverted poses in yoga. And dark chocolate. Love it. Of course, purple foods, really dark foods, blackberries, eggplant. Hold up. Okay. What space do I have? Yeah, I got an owie. I hope you didn't really get to see that good. So anyway, all right, Saturn day. It is the day it's Capricorn day. So good morning, Capricorns. The words associated with Saturn are structure, law, restriction, self-discipline, responsibility, obligation, and ambition. Now, before you freak out saying, hey, it's Saturday, that sounds like the work week to me. It's not like that. Actually, it's not a good idea to do any major projects anyway, but just, it's an ideal day to let go of negative thoughts and influences. You have the power to make the necessary changes. It's a day of self-improvement, self-control, endurance, and patience. It's a day to tap in. Perseverance. Take a look at old patterns and life lessons, long-term goals. Reflect and recognize the positive aspects of your life. Embrace how much you've accomplished. All right. Before we get into our affirmations, I do want to talk about, astrology today. We should have started there first. I apologize. But I'm a card jumper. Let's see. Last quarter moon today, you guys. Are you feeling it? I'm feeling it. It's like, I don't know. I'm feeling it. Okay. So, also, major power day because among other things going on, like especially with Mars, I'll get to that. But the sun is also, there's this square. The last quarter moon welcomes the square of the sun is in Gemini and the moon is in Pisces. Honestly, there's just going to be a lot of love in the air this weekend, you guys. I'm telling you. It's a very free flowing, loving, compassionate weekend. There will be some diving into the subconscious at some point. I don't. There may be, like I mentioned yesterday, irritants. Okay, but we're not going to freak out anymore about these little things that happen. They're just life. You're this little blade of grass growing in the middle of the forest, striving to be all it can be for all of its life, through all of the seasons, in the middle of the forest, in the middle of the dirt floor, where no one is there to praise it, and blah, 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 blah. So you go with the flow. Nothing's out to get you, and you create your own world. Huge emphasis on that. Okay? We'll get to that. Hold on. Full moon's light illuminated something new for you. Now we process and disperse the knowledge gained by the awareness, what works for us and what doesn't work for us. That's what possibly I think might be able to bring up any. I don't want to say crisis and red flag anybody, but I'm just saying irritants may come up, but just know that it's because things are being illuminated. Okay, it's like stirring the pot, maybe. In preparation for next week's new moon. We're getting ready. That's that feeling. Okay, now, this is what I was going to say. It's not a good time to start a project because it's decreasing light of the moon, which means we're taking time to descend into our unconscious, which I love, our insight, We're taking time to just begin the finishing details of what was conceived at the full moon. What started? Something began, something happened. Now, in the new moon, something's actually going to be born. Now, also, Mars aligns with Neptune this morning, and Mars is in Pisces. The Neptune thing only happens every 2 years. And this is like a strive towards all that is boundless and seeking inspiration. We act on our intuition. Fantasies are strong. I think I mentioned yesterday about the alignment as far as just dreams and very vivid dreams and recalling memories vividly, wild memories, wild imagination. This is actually a lot of the Cancer vibe. That's funny. But yeah, Mars is going into, Moon is in Aquarius, visionary side, expressing ourselves, having more peace in our lives, doing things that bring our soul joy, inner guidance. That was yesterday's. Which is, remember what I said though, yesterday's color too was that light blue, sky blue, sea blue color. And today, the color of the day, the color for your third eye is that indigo blue. The deep depths blue, right? So, we're in this Cancer energy of the moon, and the sun is in Gemini, the moon is in Pisces, Mars is in Neptune. There might be a little bit of a pullback or a lag just because for a little bit, first of all, of the Gemini thing, but also it's just a strong pressure. What it is a strong pressure to relieve tension. Find a creative way to release physical energy, release that tension. Just find a passionate, fun, expressive, creative way to just have fun. I mean, I don't even care if you go for a walk on the beach or you just Do something that you enjoy today. Go within yourself. Treat yourself to a good day today. Love yourself like treat. If a celebrity were to visit you, how would you treat them? Treat yourself like that. Okay, let's get on to it. All right, let's 4-7-8 breathing. We're going to breathe in for 4. We're going to breathe our beautiful, loving, light oxygen. Okay, you guys, I want to show you. I don't even know if I'm allowed to do this, but so in my quitting smoking to like get over the mental aspect of, I really, really love going outside in the morning for my morning cigarette and coffee, right? I love greeting the morning, I've decided. So I got these things. I don't know if you guys can see that. Gosh, can you see? Okay, I don't know if I don't even care. That's not a plug or anything. I'm not, but I just saying. So I got these things. They're adorable, by the way. Look at this. Isn't that so cute? So, I need to go outside and greet the morning. It's just a thing. And I don't know, just the habit of going out there and having a cigarette is still there. So, I got those. It's, honestly, feel like one pack was good to get me through that. Anyway, but I think that also might be contributing to the cost. So, there you go. It's a process. It's a journey. I like to learn things. All right. Putting these notes away, and we are going to breathe in our beautiful, loving light, the healing oxygen of Mother, and hold it for a count of 7, and let it swirl all through your body, down to your toes and out, down to your fingertips, out your head, and release it for a count of 8. I'm going to read a few affirmations. Let my voice be your voice. You don't need to say these out loud, okay? In for 4. I release what no longer serves me as I exhale. I see through the eyes of Source. I love and approve of myself. I am passionate, powerful, and productive. I am guided by my inner wisdom. I am connected with my higher self. I am at all times safe, loved, guided, and protected. I am at all times safe, loved, guided, and protected. I understand the whole world is inside of me, in my perspective. I am at peace with myself and enjoy all who I am. I am connected to my intuition. My heart and mind are best friends. I trust my intuition. I know that it is Source leading me. I think clearly, like my thoughts are in flow. I trust my decisions as I move towards the thread of joy. I trust my decisions as I move towards the thread of joy. All right. Are we ready to shuffle some cards, my friends? Oh. How are you today, my loves? I'm feeling like today is going to be a pretty happy day today. I really, really do. I feel like it's just... I know that there's a lot of people out there right now struggling with the inability to see that, I suppose I should say, huh? But the fact of the matter is, if your foundation is not where your true foundation is in Source. So, I suppose a good idea is to start there. So, if you are feeling a form of, and that's like maybe what led you here today. So, hi, welcome. It's really an honor to be a part of that. When somebody is looking for answers to help bring peace and joy to their soul, oh my gosh, you guys, I literally can't even think about it because it makes me cry. Oh, like stingy tears with joy. It's what I want for my career. People to come to me so I can give them joy. Peace. Ease their worry. Help them. Whatever. I don't know. Just this world, this life is about being happy. That's what it's supposed to be about. So, yeah. Okay. Good morning. Sorry. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing I noticed. I gotta stop saying I'm sorry so much. Didn't I say this already? Well, it's just funny because sometimes I'll deliver messages and it's like, wow, I don't know where that came from. But then I find out that, like, astrologically I was correct and that this is like a collective thing that's going on. And it was just something random that I started babbling about. So, again, like I said, it's all message. It's all message. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guys. Thank you, angels. Wow, right away. The Hierophant. All right. What a powerful beginning. Wow. Talk about insight, you guys, and wisdom. She is wisdom. She is wisdom gained through experience of life and, taking in the knowledge gained. Oh, let's see, we've leaving some heartache from the past, it looks like. Working through that, possibly. We'll see. We'll see. Freak out. I don't know what I got going on here today. Don't freak out. It's okay. And honestly, it looks like you found the balance of what was, like, in your past. You've been able to look back and find the joy and the happiness of your past. You've worked through all that. I'm going to take this, okay? Oh, what? How did that even happen? What do you think? Should we leave it like that? Let's pause here. Let's read the King of Swords. And see. Let's start there. The king is truly intelligent and deeply concerned with truth, ethics, and honesty. The king brings them with them a certain authority. They may be a role model in your life. You guys. Are you working through the loss of a man figure, a father figure in your life? Have you been afraid to move forward with your life since the loss of him? But you're learning. It's been a long time coming, but you're learning to be able to give love again. And because you tapped into what used to bring you joy, like just you had to dig deep. I don't know, that's for somebody. Oh, no, we're not even done reading it. Oh, hey, look though, real quick. Bottom of the deck, Temperance. Beautiful. Good. Good, good, good. Balance. Okay. They are wise and seek to be righteous and fair in all that they do. Oh, that's what I was going to do. However, they are so concerned with knowledge and solving problems efficiently, they may lack some tenderness and compassion in dealing with personal issues. If the king is you, step up and utilize your intelligence and problem-solving skills where they are needed. Strong leadership may be asked of you. What else can we know? Popped right out. Oh, don't worry is what they'd like you to know. Don't worry. You have worked through this, and you are the Hierophant, and you are laying a solid foundation. No, this definitely goes down here. Sorry. Okay. You are laying a beautiful, beautiful foundation, and Source Spirit, your passed on loved ones, they have seen your hurt and your pain, and they want to offer you, let you know that it's going to be joyful again. Your emotional fulfillment is going to come to life again. Like, I like how the tears have turned into like the sparkles, like the diamonds, and it's glittery, and it's, what was, this was pain, and then it washed clean, and no more. You worked through that pain. I've never sensed so much action in this Three of Swords before. I really feel like you've been working hard for a long time to overcome and balance this and find a way to just make the storm clouds finally part and let the sun shine in. Let's read the Hierophant. I don't want to read the Hierophant. Okay. Sorry. Okay, the pillars are showing that you, wow. Okay. I feel like, honestly, I feel like it's not just, you have such a solid foundation in your wisdom, in your insight, that you have been, like, you, whether you know it or not, tap into your past self, like your knowledge from past lives. I feel like the depths of your knowledge is like, it might not seem like it on the exterior to everybody. You're a very vibrant, beautiful, like lived, experienced life character, but not even that, just that your appearance does not portray the depth of the wisdom that you actually have. And it's honestly based on not just, so like if you have not had like a superior amount of life experience. Like some people like me, which it's great. It's been great. It's been adventurous, and I chose this, and man, I was built for it. But I'm just saying, not everybody has had that. Other people lead a little bit more calm, quiet life. But I feel like that's almost where you had to go for a while to remember who you were. Anyway, sorry, back to the Hierophant. I was looking at the Six of Cups again. So, in this, you now have stepped into your power and your strength that you have built along the way. And you don't give a rat's patootie what other people think about you. You are fully aware of everything you have gained, and it is a beautiful, beautiful thing to you, and honestly now to others around you. You're starting to show that strength, and it's beautiful. You're offering your wisdom and your guidance, and because you are so tapped in and tuned in, others are tuning in as well. And it's the strength. The Three of Swords. The swords are your thoughts, your intellect, your insight, your mind. Cups are your emotions, your feelings, love and bliss. I'm going to go ahead and do this because I really do feel like that upside down thing was simply for that message of somebody losing that at some point, some loss of leadership. It might be your own sense of that. But I want you to see, though, that like despite the fact that that maybe it was this, maybe that's, the loss of that is what caused that pain. And it might, like I said, like it might have been your own loss of leadership in your own life, and that hurt you. But you had to get back down to the roots, and you had to reestablish a brand new foundation. But part of being the Hierophant is not just like gaining wisdom along the way. It's tapping into, like I said, that past stuff as well. We don't live in the past. That's what you learned. You don't live like, oh, my trauma harms me forever. I am this, and I'm depressed, and I'm a victim, and it's so difficult for me because here's the thing, I also am fueled to passionately help abuse victims, okay? So don't get me wrong, the shit's real. I get that. But there's a shift in your perspective, and you fully understand the beauty and the bliss and the compassion of this life that you are now. Yes. Okay. So Source has led you. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Like, not led you. They want you to know, like, your angels, your spirits, your guides, your past and loved ones want you to know, like, they're really super proud of you. They think what you've done is super beautiful. I'm looking at the beauty of this, and like the friendships that you've established and brought into your life, the hard work that you have been doing. You're getting a break from that, and you're being able to just enjoy it now. Enjoy the fruits of your labor and the beautiful foundation that you're building. Wow, yeah. Let your dreams come alive, you guys. You've got a lot to choose from right now. Maybe you feel like even you can't choose. All right, Spirit, what is our final message of hope and joy Faith. How about some faith? Sun was on the bottom of the deck. Cards got rearranged, but I didn't really feel a pull. But I do like the fact that the sun was on the bottom of the deck. It's too many. Final message of joy. What do we got? Oh, doo-ba-doo! I love it. Page of Cups. Here it comes. Here it comes, my friends. That's beautiful. All right. I'm going to read her because I love her. I love her. What's that? A surprising little fish poking its head up from her cup. Something or someone unexpected is coming your way, and it's going to affect your emotions pretty wildly. Maybe you've been hit by a wave of inspiration, or you've stumbled upon a brand new friend. Whatever it is, it's a tidal wave of feelings. Don't be afraid to just wade right in. Wow. That's your day today. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Excuse me. Man. We'll see how it goes because I only have like 2 or 3 of those things left. And so we'll see how my cough clears up, okay? All right, anyway, time to read. Chapter 3, page 77. Brilliant, just brilliant. There's more. The plot of the story spins around the heart of the rich man who is a stand-in for Jesus' original audience. Jesus shows them the heart of the rich man because he wants to ask probing questions about their own hearts. It's a story about an individual, but how does the darkness of that individual's heart display itself? He fails to love thy neighbor. He fails to love his neighbor. In fact, he ignores his neighbor, who spends each day outside his gate begging for food, of which the rich man has plenty. It's a story about individual sin, but that individual sin leads directly to the very real suffering at a societal level. Even if enough rich men treated enough Lazaruses outside their gates like that, that could conceivably lead to a widening gap between the rich and the poor. Imagine. Some people are primarily concerned with systematic evils, corporations, nations, and institutions that enslave people, exploit the earth, and disregard the welfare of the weak and disempowered. Others are primarily concerned with individual sins, and so they focus on personal morality, individual patterns, habits, and addictions that prevent human flourishing and cause profound suffering. Some pass out pamphlets that explain how to have peace with God. Some work in refugee camps and war zones. Some have radio shows that discuss particular interpretations of particular Bible verses. Others work to liberate women and children from sex trade. Often the people most concerned about others going to hell when they die seem less concerned with the hells on earth right now, while the people most concerned with the hells on earth right now seem the least concerned about hell after death. That's me. What we see in Jesus' story about the rich man and Lazarus is an affirmation that there are all kinds of hells, because there are all kinds of ways to resist and reject all that is good and true and beautiful and human now, in this life, that you are worthy of. And so we can only assume we can do the same in the next. There are individuals, it's just basically when God enters your body is what that next. Anyway, there are individual hells and communal society-wide hells. And Jesus teaches us to take both seriously. There is hell now, and there is hell later, and Jesus teaches us to take both seriously. So what about the passages in the Bible that don't specifically mention the word hell, but clearly talk about judgment and punishment? First, a political answer, then a religious answer. And then we'll look at a few of those passages. All right, we'll probably dive into the first aspect. Jesus lived in an incredibly volatile political climate. His native Israel had been conquered once again by another military superpower, this time the Roman Empire. Roman soldiers were everywhere, patrolling the streets, standing guard over the temple in Jerusalem, reminding everybody of their conquest and power. There were a number of Jesus' contemporaries who believed that the only proper response to this outrage was to pick up swords and declare war. Many in the crowds that followed Jesus assumed that he at some point would become one of those leaders, driving the Romans out of their land. But Jesus wasn't interested. Me neither. He was trying to bring Israel back to its roots, to its divine calling, to be a light to the world, showing the nations just what the redeeming love of God looks like. And he was confident that this love doesn't wield the sword. To respond to violence with more violence, according to Jesus, is not the way of God. We find him in his teachings again and again, inviting people to see their role in the world in a whole new way. As he says at one point, those who draw the sword will die by the sword. Matthew 26. Okie dokie, artichokes. I love you so much. Be blessed, okay? You are about to be blessed. So enjoy your blessings. This is a beautiful, beautiful day you're about to have. And actually, month. This is your June surprise arriving. At the very least this weekend. I know it. I'm proud of you for working through this and becoming her. You've got this. You are a celestial being made up of all that you have chosen for your body. You are powered by all life before you and source in you. Use compassion in all of your communication and watch joy flood your life, my friends.